Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Alright, we just finished watching the first episode of The Mandalorian. What did everybody think?
I thought it was an interesting character choice. Yeah, mostly thumbs up. How in depth do I go here?
That's anyone who's listening to this or watching this should have seen it by now. If you're watching or listening, complete spoilers.
So I thought it was really interesting how sometimes he's like a super hard ass to the point where he's cruel, and then sometimes he's like a decent dude and kind of soft.
Yeah.
I don't recall seeing many instances of him being soft ever in the previous Star Wars anything, you know?
He wasn't in anything. It's not Boba Fett.
Who the hell is this?
This is someone else. He has brown. You saw this Boba Fett the whole time?
Well, I was like, yeah, they changed his armor. It was green before. What's up with that?
No, that's why it's called the Mandalorian. It's completely different.
So this is some other Mandalorian.
Yeah, they're wearing Mandalorian armor. Here, come forward more. Yeah, it's not. It's completely different character.
Okay.
So it's not Boba Fett.
So we don't even know his name yet.
No. How does that recontextualize your opinion on the character?
Well, Mandalorian seemed kind of cool then. Okay. in that sense.
Okay.
Right.
So you originally like this is a weird departure for Boba Fett?
A little bit. I thought, Mandalorians, based off of what I know, they were just a bunch of hard ass bounty hunters.
Yeah.
And tribe of them, and cutthroat. And so this changes that a little bit.
Yeah.
It makes them more of like just a hard tribe, not like cutthroat so much. But yeah.
It's also right after the Jedi Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
So that's why the Imperial credits aren't really valid because the Empire has just fallen.
Okay.
And Werner Herzog saying they're all in disarray and trying to go back to the old ways.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Sweet.
Baby Yoda was so cute.
Baby Yoda was cute, whatever that character's name is, because Yoda's also dead at this point.
What?
What? You may have not watched all the despecialized editions with me yet. So quick rundown of the plot. We start with Mandalorian getting some guy being...
I'm Yoda.
Alright. Okay.
You're Dead Yoda.
Dead.
Is that your impression of Dead Yoda?
We get Mandalorian beating up a whole room full of people, getting his bounty, not getting as much as he needed, and then being desperate times, desperate measures to get a big bounty that will pay more if it's alive.
Mm-hmm.
But they want him dead ultimately anyway, whatever the target is.
Mm-hmm.
And Baby Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
Before Baby Yoda though, before Carl Weathers,
Yeah.
you go Apollo.
What else did Carl Weathers do?
He was alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger in Predator, right?
Yeah.
Just Mr. Macho Badass roles.
Yeah, he had a nice small role. It was interesting thinking about guild rates and not receiving guild rates.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this will be interesting. It was kind of light. It does lend itself to the full episode or full series. It'll be 9 episodes, I think.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what do we think? We think like the Baby Yoda, and I know it's not Baby Yoda, but Baby Yoda is going to be with the Mandalorian all 9 episodes, or in the next episode or 2, the Mandalorian's going to find a safe like resistance group to bring Baby Yoda, and then he'll be hunted by the Empire type group for disobeying. What do you think?
I think that he's gonna take Baby Yoda.
Or will he bring Baby Yoda back to the people who paid him?
I think that he's just gonna take him and help him grow up. I think that Baby Yoda's gonna grow up with him.
Gonna be his like surrogate son. Nice. So not just this first season, but he'll never be rid of him.
Well, Baby Yoda might run away.
I think
But he's old
do.
enough.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna have Baby Yoda till Baby Yoda's about 4, and then he's gonna part because he's not the one to raise Yoda. He's like, I'm not your daddy. I'm sorry, Baby Yoda.
Ow.
And my prediction is that in the next episode, he's going to delay as much as possible to try to figure out why they want him. If he does return him, it'll be somewhere in the midpoint, and then he's going to rescue him. And eventually it'll be a classic transporter type story or like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 where they find out there's something bigger and they need to not get the bounty to take a different path. The idea of 8 more episodes of him hanging or holding on to Baby Yoda feels weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll probably take on 1 or 2 more crew members if Baby Yoda's going to be with him the whole time. If not, he's going to find a place to stash Baby Yoda for a time being. And then the final episode will be, a run and gun where they're getting Baby Yoda off the map. Either he stashed them with someone and they finally catch up with where Baby Yoda's been, or he's had Baby Yoda the whole time and they catch up with him. And then it's the final thing of getting him off Baby Yoda off the radar.
Or they
I could.
kick the Mandalorian off.
I think. I don't know how long the story arc's gonna be. I think he might also look for other people to take care of him. Because he's like, well, I'm not gonna turn this baby in to get killed.
Yeah.
But I don't want to take care of it. It's not my kid. It's not my green baby.
And I wouldn't be surprised if he turned him in and orchestrated an escape to get the money.
Yes, it's true.
But yeah.
Well,
Anything?
he would do that. Then at night, he would take Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Alright, anything else you want to say about the first episode?
No.
You had a real problem with the training of that thing it had to ride.
Hey, it was a minor nuisance where he's training the, what was it called? The piranha?
Blurg.
The blurg? It looks like
Blurg.
a T-Rex piranha with legs. That's what it looks like. And like the blurg is rejecting him, and all he has to do is walk up to him and put his hand on his head, and the blurg accepts him.
It was like the Griffith or Gryffindor or the in Harry Potter.
I didn't watch all the Harry Potter.
It's like from How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
Like the first
It
one
made
when he
sense.
does that.
I didn't watch all of How to Train Your Dragon either.
Did you watch all of this first episode?
I have dealt with animals before.
But not dragons.
And they do not just go, oh, you're cool, after you touch them
It's
once.
like, well, I took it as like
Because
letting them sniff his fingers, instead of just trying to mount the blur.
That doesn't just make them
He
cool.
he relaxed and he, put out his hand and let it accept him or not.
That's something a domesticated puppy does.
Okay. Well,
look at those.
we might come back for the next episode. We'll see. We'll definitely be watching. If you want to keep up with us, go on any social network and look up at Movies Are Dope. Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Anchor, Instagram, YouTube. And then
I've never heard of Anchor before, so...
Anchor is the podcast platform this comes from. Anchor.fm/Movies Are Dope.
Now I know.
And then Richard at...
on Twitter, you can reach me at FireAgent009.
Yeah.
If you want to hear like me complain about sports and stuff.
All right. You want to say bye?
Bye.
Bye.
Deuces.
Bye.
Okay.